Did you ever go to Brookfield ever? Did you finally have a tour?
Yeah, but Grammy, let me talk to you about it and tell me about Brookfield in a nice way.
Okay. We were trying to make appointments to get a tour at various firehouses. And of course, since Ronnie lives in New Fairfield, we thought Brookfield would be nearby, and it was just on the other side of the lake, and it would be a really neat thing. Well, no one ever answered the phone. Whoa, maybe they're out on calls. We didn't know. So we decided to take a try at it, and just surprise them. So we drove to Brookfield, and it was a little bit of a distance because it's on the other side of the Lake Candlewood. So we got there, and Ronnie was really excited. And he's getting out of the car, and Poppy John is saying, "No, Ronnie, you can get hurt. Watch cars." And Ronnie says, "There's no cars. There's nothing." And there was nobody there. But Ronnie decided he was going to tap on every window, jump and see if he could see anybody, ring every doorbell, knock on the door. And we're going, "No, there's nobody there." And Lana Rose was with us, his little sister, and she jumps out, "Hey, let me see too." So she's doing it, but alas, there was nobody there. And Ronnie gets in the car, and I said, "Wow, what do they do if there's a fire? They all have to come from their homes and make it there, get the trucks, there's nobody there." Okay. So then we decided there was another one in Brookfield, so we went to the other firehouse. Poppy John looked it up on his iPhone GPS, is that what you call it?
Yeah, did you call them too?
And we called them too. Nobody answered. What's happening in Brookfield? There's nobody around. So we decided, well, we'd drive there anyway and surprise, there's nobody there. Ronnie gets out again. Lana Rose is following.
But the lights were on in the bay.
The lights were on in the bay, and we thought, hey, there might be someone there, but there wasn't anyone there. So we decided that we would have to go somewhere. And, of course, Ronnie was really disappointed because he was counting on having a tour. So we went to Bethel, and we found a toy store where we could park in front of the toy store. So afterwards, in case there wasn't a firehouse that could give us a tour, then at least we'd be able to have some toys, and we'd buy some toys. But we got to Bethel, and they were really, really nice there. They didn't have time to give a long, exclusive tour.
But this guy said, "I don't want you opening the compartments."
Well, yeah, because he didn't realize that Ronnie is really adept at opening compartments, and he knows everything in them.
And Poppy John was complaining about it.
And Poppy John, yeah, he was worried about you getting hurt, and so was the novice firefighter. He was new, and he just didn't want Ronnie to get hurt, or the equipment to get hurt in some way. So he was a little, let's say, anxious. So he would open the compartments, and Ronnie would say, "Please, would you open this for me?" And Ronnie is very interested in the compartments because he is designing fire trucks. And he knows a lot about the equipment and the needs of all the firefighters. And so looking in the compartments is very important to him because he wants to see, is there enough room for other items, and how would you store these things? And is there a better way, like designers do? So it's called a schematic, and he draws designs, and he says, if you had the Jaws of Life there and then some other things. And he likes to make sure that they have all the equipment they need to keep the firefighters safe and to be able to save people in the safest way possible. So they ended up liking us very much, and we went to the toy store there, which is really cool. They have wonderful stuffed animals and lots of really interesting toys. So if you're ever in Bethel, go there. And that was fun, and we had a good time. What's really fun is that Ronnie finally did get someone to answer the phone at Brookfield, and he had a fabulous tour, and really loved it. And it's all volunteer, I believe. So that was, maybe the chief isn't, but yeah. So it was a fabulous tour, and it was well worth to keep trying to see this wonderful fire department called Brookfield. Thank you.
Yeah.